y'all need to go back home where you guys come from. You've been doing this for hundreds of years. You know, Martin Luther King marched, and you guys
stop right now. You keep accusing this court that I'm 100 years old and I've been oppressing things for 100 years.
And I'm Native Indian African. I'm not even a citizen.
No?
No, I'm a prisoner in my own country because of you white people. Here, you raped us, you robbed us, and you murdered us legally.
Stop right there.
Everything that you people have done has been legal.
There. It's not you. I did not do that. Do not put that on me.
This right here is a major issue in today's society. If I had to guess, this guy probably grew up without a strong father figure. And that's why we see so many people running around with no self-respect, discipline, or respect for the law. It's like the Wild West, but instead of cowboys, we've got grown men breaking down in court because they can't follow basic rules. Let's be real. This reckless mindset is everywhere, especially in big cities where laws feel like suggestions and consequences are a shocking new concept. You can't live like a menace your whole life and then expect a judge to believe you change just because you say so. That's not how the system works. But hey, that's just my take. What do you think? Was Judge Simpson too harsh, or was this guy exactly where he needed to be, in jail? And what's your take on the father figure argument? I think it plays a huge role in law enforcement and crime. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and take care, everyone.
It's not intended to violate any rights under the U.S. Constitution. The purpose is for protection of the complaining witnesses and protection of society if this court deems necessary.
This is somebody violated a law. I haven't violated nothing.
Sir,
I'm with
the allegation is that you assaulted or resisted, obstructed a police officer causing injury, and trespassed.
Now, it's just an allegation.
You're correct. You're correct. But as a condition of bond, there are certain factors the court has to take into consideration when assessing bond, and the court has judicial discretion to assess bond conditions. That is what this court did. I didn't place you on house arrest, told you couldn't move anywhere. I didn't do any of that, sir. I simply put forth conditions relevant to the allegations therein. And sir, I'm very much aware that they are allegations only.
Yeah, you need to read the whole thing, other than just one. I got like 15 issues in there.
15 issues.
Yeah,
okay,
you need to read the whole thing. Also, Your Honor, I publicly protested today in front of your court.
Okay.
But none of your police came out to arrest me because that's my constitutional right to do. I'm not ignorant of my constitutional rights. I'm not ignorant. A judge told me a long time ago, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Right.
And so I studied a little bit. I don't know a lot, but I know my constitutional rights. I've done read your European Constitution over and over again. Actually, I wrote one of my own. If I followed your white laws, I follow them, and then you stomp on me when I follow your laws. You've been doing this for hundreds of years. You know, Martin Luther King marched, and you guys
stop right now.
This guy really called the judge a racist to her face. Bro, you resisted arrest, fought the cops, and now you're playing the victim. That's wild. The audacity of sovereign citizens is unreal. They break the law, get arrested, and suddenly it's all a conspiracy against them. If he didn't want to be here, maybe he should have followed the laws that keep society from falling apart. And calling the judge a racist while she's deciding your fate. That's like punching yourself in the face. Not a great strategy. What do you think? If I were the judge, I'd have hit him with contempt on the spot. But he probably called that racist too. Let's dive back in.
I'm not 100 years old, so do not accuse me of stomping on anything.
Well,
let's be very clear on that.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, don't seem like it.
I'm not 100 years old, sir. Were you interfered with at all while you were engaging in your protest?
My constitutional right? No.
No, you were.
I did at the city of Woodhaven, though, and now you condemning me for it.
No,
because
sir.
You restricted me.
Sir, let me be very clear.
I've committed no crime.
I am restricting, I put conditions on for the protection of the complaining witnesses, which is the authority that I've been given with my judicial discretion.
You also took an oath to uphold every citizen's constitutional right to public protest. Okay. But you're not doing that.
Sir, let me clarify. Let me clarify something. there's a balancing act that as judges we have to do. So we have you're charged with a crime, right? It's an allegation. We have the protection of the victim and the community. All right? So there's a balancing act that this court has to do. And that is what this court is doing. I have not restricted all of your movement. I have not said you can't put signs up anywhere, you can't go on any public property. I have not done that, sir.
You did?
No. What I did was I addressed specifically the complaining witness and the victims in this manner. That is what I did, and that is what I have the authority to do that's been given to me by the U.S. Constitution as well. That's statutory authority. Whether you agree with that or not, sir. I understand you don't agree, but that's not a basis for this court to disqualify itself. Let's see what the next one is here.
When I go to schools and you'll wind out, you should arrest me, but you're not going to. It's
I do
not right.
not, let me just clarify. I, as a judge, do not have the authority to arrest you myself.
Well, they don't either. They took an oath to uphold my civil rights, whether they like it or not.
Sir, did anybody arrest you here?
You weren't supposed to. It's my constitutional right to do. Just like in the city of Woodhaven. This is what I'm trying to get through to you. You're trying to say, no. There's allegations against you that you did this, and this. I'm trying to tell you I exercised my constitutional rights, and they violated me. I'm the victim.
And sir, that is everything that will come through discovery and whatnot. At this stage, this is considered pre-trial.
I can't stand when sovereign citizens go pro se like they've unlocked some secret lawyer mode. They walk into court acting untouchable, screaming about their innocence. Newsflash, yelling doesn't erase evidence. This isn't a TikTok debate, it's a courtroom. The craziest part? They act like the judge, clerks, and everyone else personally arrested them. Bro, none of them were there. They're just doing their jobs. Meanwhile, this guy's arguing with the law like it's optional. At this point, I'm just waiting for the judge to hit him with contempt. If I were on that bench, I'd be handing those out like free samples at Costco. What do you think? Is he trying to delay the case, or does he actually believe he's making good points?
I know what this is. I've been through your system before. Also, Your Honor, I've asked if you don't dismiss yourself, I'm asking for another judge to hold.
Just one moment, please. This court, sir, has to take the allegations, and there's a process.
Like, I don't know it. I know your process. I've been down your roads before. But
I don't know what roads of mine you've been down, sir.
I'm 15.
But you've been here, excuse me, you've been here in this court a number of times,
Yes,
as other matters have been disqualified.
Yes, I
And you
have.
have been treated with respect and fairness. And I believe you've even stated that
That's
yourself.
not all entirely true.
Hold on, sir, I believe you've even stated that yourself.
Yeah, but that's not all entirely true. You wasn't here to dismiss the posted signs, was you? You should have been here when the prosecutor dismissed City of Woodhaven posted signs.
What?
You didn't show up then.
Hold on, sir, I don't even know what one that is you're talking about.
Well, there was the one that we was going through and postponed. The City of Woodhaven
the
wrote
federal one?
violation. No, they wrote violations on me for posted signs in this case. In other cases. Because I was protesting in the City of Woodhaven.
Okay.
But on that, the day that you was supposed to be here to have that case dismissed, another judge took your place. You think I'm sleepy or stupid, I'm not. But I'm 15.
Stop there right now, sir. Stop there right now.
do.
I don't think you're sleepy and I don't think you're stupid.
you.
When was that case? The one that you're talking about that I had another judge sitting for me, when was that case?
That was, I don't know the exact date of it, but I know the case was dismissed by a prosecutor.
Was that about a year ago, sir?
It was last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the time that I had somebody sitting here in my place was because I had to go to Illinois on an emergency basis because my father had a stroke.
Oh, my fault.
So instead of having everything dismissed, I made sure I had another judge here to cover. So do not accuse me of thinking that you're sleepy or stupid. I made sure that there was a judge here to cover it anyway. So whether I was here or not is irrelevant.
The case got dismissed from the City of Woodhaven. But anyway, I'm 15, the defendant under Michigan Court Rule 2.003 requests a hearing by a district court chief judge in case if judge refuses to dismiss herself from this case. I know I have a constitutional right. If you don't dismiss yourself, I have the right for another judge to look at it, This way, it's impartial. It's where another judge can look at it and not just yourself. And apparently, you want to hold this case for a reason. And I believe that you in the city of Woodhaven, the state of Michigan, is in conspiracy.
Yep, everyone's out to get you, buddy. Michigan woke up and said, let's ruin this one guy's life. How do you crack this massive conspiracy? The FBI should hire him. Why is Michigan the sovereign citizen capital? Is there a secret club? Weekly meetings to swap bad legal arguments? I swear every viral meltdown comes from Michigan. If you've got a theory, drop it in the comments. I need answers. Next voice 4. Why did the judge do that? Seriously, this sovereign citizen just won this round, at least in my opinion. This is exactly what he wanted. These guys thrive on making the court look bad, and when a judge loses patience, it feeds their delusional narrative. I get it. Dealing with sovereign citizens is frustrating, but the judge is in charge. The moment they snap, the power shifts. Yelling at a sovereign citizen is like arguing with a brick wall. Pointless and makes them look credible. What do you think? Did the judge fumble, or was she justified? I think he deserved contempt. If you like this, hit like and subscribe. I post daily. Thanks for watching, and take care.